Shalom. This is Shalomah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, this is going to be a quick today in the news. As you see on the left side of the screen, this is CNN.com. It's talking about the pre-war era. And it's no turning back from this. Basically, that's what they're saying in this article. It's no turning back from war. It's going to happen. Um, it says Russia threats, but it's been threats on both sides. And it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah putting the spirit on these government leaders to go against each other. And this has to be done in order for the kingdom of the Lord to be established. All right, the kingdom of heaven. So we all understand and we all know that. We see what's going on. So this is really a beautiful time why the whole world really literally stands in fear right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start in this article. I'm just gonna go down a little bit. It's talking about Polish prime minister. It says he warned that Europe is in the pre-war era, but still has a long way to go. I really don't think so. I think everything is going to escalate quickly because Russia's warships are now in the Red Sea. Okay, so it's like a standoff. No one is really fighting right now, shooting missiles. It was a reports that there was an American jet flying over Russia territory and it was intercepted, but there was no fighting going on. There is fighting going on with over in that Middle Eastern area, of course, with the Israelis and Hamas, but also with they plan to attack Lebanon. I'm not for sure how accurate that is. Just random sources, different videos pop up, and people talking about these things without really exposing a lot of articles. But um, it's small little battles going on. Just or should I say, like terrorist attacks, just like the attack that was done on Russia. They're saying that United States is behind it. They're saying that Ukraine is behind it. You know, and then this thing that happened over here with this over in Baltimore with the boat or the cargo ship hitting the bridge. Uh, that's being investigated. That could be a terrorist attack. So it's all kind of little small things that's getting ready to blow up real soon. So I'm going to continue to read this article. It says, war is no longer a concept from the past. It is real. And it started over 2 years ago. The most worrying thing at the moment is that literally any scenario is possible. We haven't seen situations like this since 1945, Tuss said in an interview with German newspaper Die Welt published Friday. So we see that this is World War III, most definitely. Okay, things are escalating fast. They say that. Let me go back up to it. It says they have a long way to go. No, they don't, because one military action against another military could instantly cause nuclear missiles to shoot off. But of course, we know it's going to be the Lord is going to gather the nations in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, or in the scriptures it says Jehoshaphat. The Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, meaning the Lord's judgment. So that's where he's going to judge the nations. And it's going to be a terrible mess. So there is going to be some fighting, but the end result is going to be nuclear destruction. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Yeah, that's talking about what's going to happen real soon. What's going to be the end of the end all of this war. So this is the beginning of the fight getting ready to start. It says, since Russia launched its full-scale invasion on Ukraine in February 2022, European leaders and military officials have grown increasingly concerned that the conflict could spill over to other countries on its border. Russian President Vladimir Putin has reportedly denied that Russia intends to attack NATO countries. Yeah, he's really. If you listen to that interview he did with that guy, I think his name was Tucker. Um, yeah, he pretty much like spilled all the news. You know, he was saying that he pretty much Russia. Ukraine is a part of Russia, and they're just trying to get that land back. So that's actually let me see. Let's see if I can find the scripture. Ezekiel 38. I wanted to quote it, but I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just gonna, here it is. Ezekiel 38:4. It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with sorts of armor. Now, when it says horses and horsemen, that's symbolic for power. Okay, and that's talking about the equipment that's used, the tanks, the ships, the the uh, the jets, all of that stuff. It says all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, meaning weapons. All right, so it's just mass weapons and machinery over there, and they're getting ready to use them against each other. All right. So the Lord said he was going to put hooks into thy jaws, meaning he was going to turn and this is talking about Gog and Magog. I should have went up a verse. That's talking about Russia, the land of Russia. Okay, so yeah, the Lord is controlling this thing. He's putting the spirit on Putin to do what he's doing, and he's putting the spirit on NATO to do what they do. Let's get Proverbs 21:1. It says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Yeah, so everything is controlled by the Lord. He's setting the stage for the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be it's going to start with destruction. All right, if you want to rebuild any type of city, or say it's a ghost town and somebody comes in and they want to turn it into a nice neighborhood, or either a nice small town or a nice city, and build businesses there, they got to knock the old buildings down. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's getting ready to knock these old nations down. All right, it's their time is up. As Luke 21 says, the time of the Gentiles are fulfilled. They no longer gonna be holding down Jake. Jake is about to rise up, meaning you Israelites, and it's gonna be we're the world to come. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the one that follow. So we get one more script. Daniel chapter 2 in verse 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his. Okay, so the Lord blesses certain men with wisdom and the brothers of Great Millstone and the other men that teach us the same doctrine, we're blessed to receive this wisdom through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay, the Lord, he give wisdom to certain men. Some people he blinded not to understand or see none of this stuff, and some, he chose to do his work. Okay, so that's why we can't really take advantage of this. We have to teach as much as we can. We have to keep pushing it, because this is we really speaking the words of the Lord. The Lord is talking through us through his prophets. And to prophesy basically means to say beforehand. And we've been telling you for years that it's going to be World War III soon. You're going to live to see it, and you're living to see it. It's literally about to go down. All right. When the last time you seen United States and Russia warships in the same area? All right. I'm not sure if United States warships are still in the Red Sea, but now they're saying Russia warships over there. United States flying over Russia territory. They had this it's a plane that's capable of carrying nuclear missiles. They say they spotted that flying somewhere close to the border. So yeah, Esau is getting ready. Esau and these other heathen nations. Let me see if it's more in this article. It's talking about Sweden and Finland recently joining NATO. Why do you think they're recruiting other countries before they're getting ready for war? You want to get as much people behind you. You're gonna talk about the financial part behind it. We can do business and do this and do that, but really they just want to have they like gang members. They want to recruit gangsters to make their gang stronger. Esau is the ultimate gangster. All this, stuff that Jake doing it with neighborhoods. Esau does that with whole lands. And his kill rate is way higher. So Jake is really not doing nothing, with these little gangs and all of that, as opposed to Esau. But yeah, I really can't believe they put this on CNN, because normally they don't post stuff like this. They'll hide it. Now you're not gonna see anything about the plane flying in, United States jet flying in over near Russia's territory and all of that, because they hide that stuff. They don't want everybody to. They try and keep people from breaking out in fear. The United States is trying to keep this place together is the best way possible, and ultimately they just gonna have to get rid of social media and the internet really as a whole. Even the words of the videos of the prophets, they're gonna have to shut all of that down, because they want the people to be in darkness. They want to say peace and safety, but we already know what the scriptures say. Then comes sudden destruction. It says, verse 21, it says, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removed kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. All right. In verse 22, it kind of backs up what I said earlier. It says, he revealed the deep and secret things. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and in the light, and the light dwelleth with him. Yeah, so the wisdom and knowledge is given through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, but ultimately he's in control of everything that's going on. The prophets speaking, the words of the prophets, even the false prophets, because that's written of. The false prophets, the those that was born in vain, the 2/3. The only thing that matters right now is the elect, the 1/3 and the 144,000 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and also your Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, but your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, so that was pretty much the point. Once again, this is Today in the News. This is on CNN, and hey, it's getting ready to go down. You know, the Lord is setting the stage for the kingdom of heaven to be established, and it's a beautiful time. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect.